YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant analysis. This time is on the Denver Nuggets routing the Philadelphia 76ers 144 to 109. That's just a tough game to watch and a tough pill to swallow, losing by this much and not really even having a chance to win the game since the first quarter, really. The Sixers go to 15 and 27 and 9 and 14 away from home. The Denver Nuggets go to 27 and 16, 13 and 8 at home. And this is actually the first game they played against each other this season. They play again later this month. And honestly, if Joel Embiid, who having knee problems, is not going to play, I don't really expect it to be that much different. Now, they might not get blown out as much as they did tonight, but I don't really think Philly is going to win, and they haven't really been winning too much lately. Still, has been a nightmare season for the Sixers fans who had a lot of hype and a lot of hope that the Sixers could be a legitimate threat in the Eastern Conference, which helps them get to the finals, and it has been the opposite this year. But they ended up losing the first quarter 37 to 27. They also lost the second quarter 42 to 40. They lost the third quarter 40 to 27, and they also lost the fourth quarter 27 to 15. So they got outplayed each and every quarter, and some of these quarters wasn't even close. So they really didn't have a chance to win from the gate. After that fourth quarter, it was pretty much over, and it's sad that it happened that way, honestly, because the Sixers, they don't really give you too much to really hope for as a fan, which is unfortunate because their fan base is so loyal and so diehard when it comes to the NBA and basketball in general. But this team has just been bad. And if I tell you, like I told you in the other Philly game I did, their starters are not playing well outside of Maxey. And even Paul George has not really had an all-star caliber or even a star caliber season. He just having a starter caliber season. And if you would have told me that Paul George would just be a starter and that's it, that's what he's basically has been this season. Not trying to disrespect him, but just the numbers don't say all-star. He's below that right now. So it's hard for this team to get back on track when they have done so many things wrong. And Paul George had 11 points for Philadelphia. He was a minus 15 and plus minus, one personal foul, three turnovers, one block, one steal. He did have 9 assists. And he did have 5 rebounds, and one of those offensive, but he was only 1 of 3 from three and 5 of 11 from the field. It wasn't the worst game of his career or one of the worst game of his career. He just hasn't been scoring a lot and really hasn't been the same defender in a long period of time. It kind of makes you wonder, like, if you're not going to dominate the ball or really help us score significantly, what is you really out there for? And Andre Drummond, he went 4 of 7 from the field. He only had 5 rebounds, which is low for him, but he only played 20 minutes, so it makes kind of sense. 2 assists, one turnover, two personal fouls. He was only at minus 16 and plus minus. He finished with 8 points. He couldn't even get to double figures. Maxey did what he usually does. He got to the basket. He shot a lot of threes. They just didn't drop. He got to the free throw line a little bit. He was 3 of 3 from the free throw line, though, made all of them. But he finished 11 to 21 from the field. That's a good game, especially when you look at the fact that he had 10 assists, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. He did have 2 turnovers and one personal foul, which is okay. But he was a minus 24 and plus minus. He had 28 points. So 20 and 10 for him. He's still been their best player that's been healthy. He's the guy that makes everything happen. He's the engine that runs this team, but it hasn't really produced into wins, and that's the biggest problem. Eric Gordon, 9 points, minus 12 and plus minus, one turnover, 3 assists, 3 of 4 from the 3-point line. For him, he spaced the floor. He was just ready to shoot whenever he got a chance, but he only played 19 minutes. Kelly Oubre Jr., he was held to 8 points, minus 20 and plus minus. He had 4 personal fouls, one turnover, one block, 2 steals, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, all 2 from 3. He was 4 of 9 from the field. You would like him to score a little bit more. Couldn't really get that done tonight, especially because he didn't make the threes or get to the free throw line. But his defense really helped a little bit, but not enough, obviously, because they got blown out. Yabusele, he came off the bench and was still one of their better players. He had 22 points, -5 and +/- 3 personal fouls. 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive. He was 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He was 4 of 5 from three and 8 of 13 from the field. He kept finding ways to get open, and he was able to make shots all night. I like that from him, and he was just trying to be aggressive each and every time he had the ball or an opportunity to do something, and that's what you like him to do. Pete Nance had played 8 minutes. He was 0-1 from the field. He had 1 rebound, 1 personal foul. He was a -13 and +/- no points. Justin Edwards played 28 minutes. He was 4 of 10 from the field, 3 of 7 from three. He finished with 11 points, 3 rebounds, and he also had 2 offensive rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, -18 and +/- 11 points. Bauna was 1 of 3 from the field. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds, 2 was offensive, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks. He had 3 personal fouls, -18 and +/- 3 points. Reggie Jackson actually played tonight. He played 10 minutes. He was 1 of 2 from the field. He had 2 personal fouls, -9 and +/- 2 points. Jeff Dowden Jr., 6 minutes, 1 of 4 from the field for him. He was 0-1 from three. He didn't really impact no other statistical category besides being a -8 and +/ with 2 points. Ricky Council, he was 2 of 11. He took a lot of shots, the second most off the bench, but he didn't score well. And he was 1 of 6 from three. He didn't really do much but have 3 assists and had 1 personal foul. He also was a -17 and +/ with 5 points. Their bench wasn't terrible because of Yabusele mostly and Justin Edwards. He was able to space the floor, hit some threes, and score, and also rebound and play a little bit of defense. But other than that, the bench didn't really do too much, and they didn't really get that much opportunity, and neither really did the starters. They didn't play a crazy amount of minutes either because this game, like I said, was over early. But the Denver Nuggets, they emptied their bench almost. Dario Saric didn't play. Michael Porter Jr. had his 19. He was +19 and +/. He had 1 assist, 6 rebounds, 3 of them was offensive, 3 of 6 from three, 8 of 13 from the field. I liked his scoring. I liked his patience. I liked him just being in the right spots, not trying to do nothing crazy or get in the way. Nikola Jokic, 27 points, +21 and +/, 1 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 4 steals. He had 10 assists too, and 13 rebounds. 5 of them was offensive for a triple double again. This time it was only in 30 minutes. 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 2 of 3 from the three, 10 of 15 from the field. He really was scoring at will, and he didn't really have to try hard. He just needed to do one extra step or one extra move, and he was basically at the basket just tossing it in over and over again. And that's the type of defense you just can't have. And they allowed these things to happen, and if he didn't have a shot, he obviously passed it up to get his teammates good opportunities, or he was already breaking down the defense because he was just that good inside that somebody was getting open just for them moving without the basketball is what they have done well. And Russell Westbrook, he scored easy. These are some of the easiest shots Russell Westbrook got in his entire career. Either is in transition, is on the cut, or is on the open shot. And he did still have 5 turnovers, but he had 9 assists and 7 rebounds. And he also didn't get in foul trouble, but he was a +20 and +/. And like I said, he had the 11 points. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 2 from three, and 4 of 5 from the field. Just smart shot selection from him. And then Jamal Murray, he didn't have a great game. He was 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three-point line, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. He did have 6 rebounds, 1 was offensive, 7 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 personal foul. He was a +18 and +/ with 9 points. And then Christian Braun had a really good game with 20 points. He was 8 of 11 from the field. He took no threes, which is crazy, and 4 of 5 from the free throw line, which is good to see to a certain extent because you kind of do want to go 5 of 5. But 2 rebounds for him, they all was offensive. 2 assists, 1 steal, +20 and +/. For him, he just filled the gaps and filled the lanes and just continued to play hard. Aaron Gordon came off the bench and had 19 points. He was a +10 and +/, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 3 assists, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 of 3 from three, 6 of 7 from the field. He actually hasn't been bad coming off the bench for the Denver Nuggets the last couple weeks, and it just shows you that he's just doing whatever it takes to be a team player. and he's also been very smart with his shot selection. And you kind of have to, because Jokic is just that good, and he's so unselfish too as a player that you just feed off of his energy or you just play off of it. And Aaron Gordon does that real well, and he was the reason why they won a championship. Zeke Naji, 5 minutes for him, 2 rebounds, 1 block, +7 and ±0 points. Hunter Tyson, 6 minutes, 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, +8 and ±3 points. Peyton Watson, 18 minutes, he was 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from three. He had 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 personal foul, +9 and ±3 points. DeAndre Jordan, 1 of 1 from the field. He had 6 rebounds, 1 of was offensive, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 turnover, 3 personal foul, +7 and ±4 points. And PJ Hall, 2 of 2 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 of was offensive, 1 assist, 1 personal foul, +7 and ±4 points. And Jalen Pickett, 6 minutes, 1 of 2 from the field, 1 rebound. For him, it was offensive, 1 assist, 1 turnover, +8 and ±2 points. And Julian Stroughter, he kept getting wide open threes, and he was just drilling them. And he was also 8 of 14 from the field, just getting easy shots all game. And he was also 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 personal fouls, +21 and ±23 points. And that was the most off the bench for either team, because he had more points than Yabusele, which was good to see. They shot 61% from the field, 52 of 85, 16 of 31, 51% from three, 24 of 25, 96% from the free throw line, 14 offensive rebounds, 51 total. There's a annihilation offensively and on the boards. They also had more assists with 39, 7 steals, 4 blocks, 13 turnovers, 10 personal fouls, which was good to see that they didn't foul too much, but they got fouled a whole lot. Just an absolute dominant performance for the Denver Nuggets. And this is what they can do. And they showed that they can play real well together. This team really fits like a glove on both ends of the court. And they have only played better as the season has continued to go on. And it does make you wonder, is the Nuggets still a contender in the Western Conference? I don't know. Can they beat the best teams consistently? I think they can't right now looking at this roster. But if they play defensively like this and they move the ball and Jokic just dominant like he usually is, and those guys are cutting and knocking down their threes and making their mid-range shots and getting out in transition, they do enough things well enough to be in the game to have a chance to win it. And you know, if Jokic has the ball, you never know what's going to happen defensively, because he's just that good and just that smart, and you can't rush him, you can't speed him up, and he also can hit perimeter shots. I don't know, man. You know, you can't count out Jokic. He's just that dominant, and he proved that again. Like, I'm going to do whatever I want to do, and I'm going to do it my way, and you just got to stop and watch me do it. And if you can defend it, you have a better chance of beating us. If not, then I'm just going to pick you apart as much as I can and put my team in a winning position. And he did that tonight. Nothing surprising, but the Philly fans, I feel you, is nothing that you can really do but just watch and hope your team can be better next year. This year is basically done for them, especially because Joel Embiid is basically getting injured every time he gets back on the court, and then he's back out, and then it's taking too long for him to come back. This season is finito for them, and there's nothing to make fun of them about. It happens. You know, all of our teams have had good times and bad times, rebuilding times and championship times. For some teams, never had it, but most of them did. And just how the NBA goes. It's just y'all time to have a little bit of dread, and y'all believe again, y'all have hope again, and somebody will come back and want to be the process all over again, and maybe it goes right the next time. It hasn't gone right with Joel Embiid, but you know, you never really knew until it played out. That's how the game be in life in general. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you still not convinced that this is the channel for you, I do conversation videos in different varieties on my channel, so you should still check out my channel. And if you still ain't sold, I do breakdowns of legends with real footage, Hall of Famers, superstars, rookies, rising stars, and everything. And some of them are already done on my channel too. And if you want to get to know me outside of basketball content that I do on YouTube, my social medias is also on my channel. Thanks for watching. Y'all stay blessed. Also, thanks for putting analysis into your day and making me a part of your day and continuing to support the channel and showing interest anytime that I make videos or y'all watch them. Thanks for liking, thanks for sharing, thanks for showing any type of support, and thanks for continuing to see that I'm going to put in my side to make sure this year is better than 2015. Let's have a better 2025. That's my goal. That's my only goal. We can achieve it. We can do it. I'm starting off real well this year, and I want to continue doing that. I'm just making sure you guys do y'all part. I don't really have to do that because y'all been doing it, but continue to watch, continue to share, continue to enjoy. That's all I can ask y'all to do. I'm going for now.